Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You're checking in with the Seb Diaries.
Find me.
Now, I don't know about you, but during all of this lockdown and coronavirus crap, sometimes I just sit by my window, I stare out into nothingness, and I wonder what the hell I'm going to do with my day. I'm bored out of my mind, and I've just got no clue what to do, and I'm so sick of being unmotivated. So naturally, I hopped online, I started doing some Googling, some research, and I've come back to you guys with 10 tips on how to motivate yourself. The first of these tips is one that I sort of found out myself, but also have compiled with a bit of the research. And it's the idea that when you're pushing yourself to do something and you literally feel like you can't do it anymore, like you've done so many press-ups, you're about to drop dead, you're only about 40% done. Those that get to this like 40% threshold and then push themselves even further, those are the people in this world that are going to get way higher than everybody else because they just want it more. If you're working out, just do one more push-up. If you're building a website, add one more page. If you're making a business, contact one more person, do one more hour of work, one more day of work. Just do more. The second tip that I've got for you guys, I don't know if you know him, Jeff Bezos, richest dude in the world right now.
Jeff Bezos' net worth exceeded $204.6 billion.
Absolutely crazy billionaire. He was recently interviewed, and like everybody else, the interviewer just wanted to know the secret to his success. And the secret, like after a bit of explanation, he boiled down to one point, and it was you need to live the billionaire day. And so this was the concept that you should wake up pretty much as early as you possibly can, get your body on a really good cycle, and just do as much as you physically, humanly possibly can during that day. And then when you fall asleep, you literally should be like passing out. You should literally just drop dead. You're so tired. You need to do everything you possibly can in that day. And if you do that, it is ultimately going to propel you way further than everybody else. This third point is quite similar to number one, as in the one more method, but it's more about consistency. And it's the idea that when you have a skill set, you shouldn't only just be trying to pursue new skills, you should also be focusing on your older skills. So you should go back and keep them polished. This will ensure that your skill set is only ever going to grow, meaning you're only ever going to grow as a person. Most people these days have a ridiculously short attention span. But there's one way you can work around, well, there's a lot of ways you can work around this, but one that I found is you can use lots of different websites and games that are all focused on brain training. So you can literally train your brain to be more intelligent. Intelligence, to a certain extent, isn't a set value. There's not really a limit. Now, the weird thing about this is, it's so easy to do. You can literally Google any sort of game, any sort of website that is going to start training your brain to have better memory, better problem-solving skills, be able to think faster and better on your feet. But the thing is, not enough people are doing this. So if you are one of the few people that are doing it, it's going to push you way further than everybody else. Halfway through, point number 5 is the law of attraction. This one is by far my favorite, and in all honesty, it has definitely had the strongest impact on my life. So, the law of attraction is the concept that the energy you feed grows. Good vibes equals good experiences and good memories. Take this clip for an example. I was out in the New Forest with some friends. I was trying to make a jump from one tree to another. I knew the risks, I knew I had the physical ability to do it. I'd already seen my friend Nick do it already. But I was thinking bad thoughts, and you know how the law of attraction works. You can see what happened for yourself. Point number 6 is more of a thought process where you need to acknowledge that life is pretty much a roller coaster. It's never just happy or just sad. There's always ups and downs. So this thought process is you need to accept that life is like that, and accept that when you're going through a tough time, it's for a reason. One of the most satisfying things in your life is change. When you change, you become a better person. You look at your previous self and go, who the hell is that? But you need to go through some tough times or some like incredible event, I guess, for these changes to be satisfying and significant to your life and well-being. Why do you think that in almost any movie ever, right before the climax of the movie, the hero is about to face his destiny or whatever, there's always like a fight with another character or they're going through a really crap time? It's because it is needed for the plot.
Avengers! Assemble.
This point perfectly links into one of my favourite quotes, which is, wow, that came across as really pretentious. This point links into one of my new favourite quotes, which is, if you're going through hell, why would you stop there? Like, you're going through hell, you're going through a really crap time. Why would you stop? You should just keep going, push through it, get to those better times, go all the way to fucking heaven. Lucky number 7 is life is short. Ask any old person for advice on life and they will tell you that they wish that they had taken life by the reins when they were younger and pursued what they wanted. Ask anybody who's attempted to commit suicide and they'll tell you the moment they tried to follow through with that, they regretted it. Ask any religion and you will find out that they believe life is sacred. Life is so goddamn short, but it is so special. You have to make the most of life, otherwise what the hell is the point? You spend your entire life worrying about death and not pursuing the things that you want, and by the time death comes knocking at your door, you don't have enough time to pursue the things that you want. Life is precious, make the most of it. You know when a piece of tech isn't working and all you've got to do is turn it off and then turn it back on again, and then suddenly it magically works. This could be like your phone, TV, Wi-Fi router, anything. It sounds weird, this actually applies to the human brain too. If you are finding it really difficult to focus on a task, you literally just need to defocus your brain, go out for a walk, meditate, or maybe have a little nap. This doesn't count if you're just scrolling through your phone, going through Instagram or Snapchat or whatever. You need to defocus your brain. You can't just have it having even more stuff to focus on and then trying to go back to another task. So if you really want to be able to motivate yourself more efficiently, take breaks. The brain scientifically can only work for about 57 minutes at a time, like a peak efficiency, so you need to take a break. Now this next one, point number 9, is easily one of the coolest ideas that I've come across recently, and it is the 20-second rule. So I watched this video and got all of this information from the YouTube channel Better Than Yesterday. I will link it in the description. But it's basically the idea that when you have something you want to do, this could be like practicing guitar is the example that he used, or literally any hobby, like maybe you want to do some more art or photography, you need to make it easier to do that task. So when you get home, your TV remote may just be laying on the sofa. It's way too easy to just sit down, pick it up and turn on the TV, whereas it may take more effort to go. I don't really know what happened here because this didn't happen to any of the other footage, but my camera decided to freeze this particular part of it. So for the next 20 seconds or so, here's me looking like I'm about to start a random freestyle rap. You need to make it harder to do the thing you don't want to do, like picking up the remote, watching TV, and making it easier to do the thing you do want to do. And it's called the 20-second rule because if you make 20 seconds of difference, for example making it 10 seconds longer to get the TV remote and 10 seconds quicker to get out your camera or whatever, then this will have a huge impact on how your brain perceives the situation, and it will make it a lot easier to pick up and get better at whatever you want to do. And finally, number 10, thank God I got to 10, it's actually a nice round number. You want to surround yourself with like-minded people. You want to surround yourself with motivated, happy, and fun people, because then all of that is going to rub off on you, and then once that's rubbed off on you and you adopt more of those character traits, it will go back to them and then back to you, and it will just bounce back and forth, and it's just an infinitely positive cycle. So surround yourself with good people. I hope this video helped give you some ideas on how to motivate yourself. Let me know down in the comments if it did and what you got up to. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff, and I'll catch you guys